Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WizzaXI Let's Play. I was going to go through this and decided I might as well start recording. I'm about to do the first two Ottergern missions so that I can start getting sanction, which is important. It's basically like signet for the Ottergern uh, areas. So, kind of my plan this episode is I'm going to try to get to 70. All right, so initially I planned on going and unlocking some jobs, but I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this quest real quick so I can get uh, the quest to do. Oh, and see, look, this is perfect. The Records of Eminence challenge just unlocked for gain experience, so that'll be nice. I'll complete this real quick and all right. So I got to go to these staging points. Um, so I'm wondering if I could go to that one. Okay, no. So any of them except for the Ottergern one. So I don't know which one is the easiest. Um, this one says enter from Bathlow Thickets, which I think I might have a home point or survival guide for. So we're going to see if I have a Bathlow Thickets home point or survival guide real quick, and then that'll just be the one that we go to, the staging point. Let's check the survival guide first. Okay, so we have the Wajam Woodlands one. So let's see. Mm, Wajam Woodlands. Um, I'm not sure. So let's hold on. Let's try to type this in real quick. Okay, so Baflau thickets. I can get to Baflau thickets. Okay. I think we're going to use this one. And then we're going to go to the Mount Xylem staging point. Okay, that's Baflau thickets. Oh, so I guess that one would have been an easy one to get to. But this one's Halvung. And I feel like I need to get this anyway because it's actually a pretty good XP spot later on. And it's a place that I have not gone yet. And yeah, I think I just go straight. I need to look to see where I get maps here. It was so crazy. Like back in the day when I was on Black Mage, it would always be like nerve wracking, like coming through this place because you would come here to solo the puddings. There's puddings in Mount Xylem that you would utilize. That's why I love dancing. Yeah, see these black puddings right here is what you would um, solo. Like you would solo merit on, actually. And it was always kind of funny because I would get like nervous sometimes with them because I mean if you look at them, like look at their face, and I was a little Taru. So just imagine being a little Taru and that freaking thing like chasing after you. And again, I think I've said this for like I don't even know how many videos now. I need to do my macros and I still have not set my macros. But realistically, I could get away with it until 99, and then as I start getting gear, I'm going to need to start doing like setting up like the luas and the gear swaps and stuff. All right, so we are in Mount Xylem, and I need to go to that staging point up there. So I'm wondering, and see, there's a there's a thing over there too. Okay, all right, perfect. We can use a mount. I guess you just have to go this way. Um, so I believe, and I can't remember exactly, but I think um, once you get these staging points, you can teleport to them. Because it uses those little runic portals, which I really do need to at some point go around and get all of those. But oh, so I've mentioned this to you guys before, but I record these in advance. So I mean, I've done like 4 videos in one day before. So when you see them daily, the each hour episode, but it's not necessarily on the same day. So, for instance, today, the episode that you're seeing right now, I actually spent a pretty substantial amount of time today not recording because all I did was I actually found, I don't know how it even popped up, but when, I've been following that quick start 1 to 119 guide on the wiki, which is an awesome guide, by the way. I know that I've mentioned it in previous videos, but it just kind of gives you like a roadmap on what you need to be doing. Well, I didn't even realize that that's basically just like I think it's mainly a generalization, or maybe it was a first iteration or whatever. But for whatever reason, I got to some page, like I don't know if I just clicked on something or what, but it brought me into this section where it said something about like notes. It said some notes about the quick start guide, and people have actually made extra guides that replace portions of that. So, for instance, there's a 1 to 99 guide, and it tells you literally everything that you should be doing from levels 1 to 99. And it was a little bit more in depth. Like, for instance, I thought one of the cool things that it has you do is it has you go around and get all of the um, it has you go around and get a bunch of the home point and survival guides that are useful early on in the game. So I literally spent the majority of the day today. I didn't do them all in one go. I would like go do a few, do some stuff around the house, go do a few, do some stuff around the house, and but it was nice. So I got all of the survival guides pre pre mission survival guides. So basically, what that means is all of the ones that you can get without having to progress in some storyline to get the others. So I got quite a bit. Oh, well, that was actually not very good considering. Okay, how do I get back there? That's the thing. Can I even get back there? Because I'm an idiot and I didn't deliver the dang supplies. And again, guys, I mean, I say it all the time and I still am an idiot and I don't do it. But it literally says in the frickin' wiki, make sure you do delivery because you will not be able to use the chamber of passage to go back. So dumb. So now I'm wondering, should I just go do the same thing? I mean, that one is actually a good one. So the other thing, like I was thinking about too, I mean, I think people watching this would know by now, like, that it's not necessarily the most like organized. Uh, it's not the most organized videos that I do. But I was thinking of like, there's been some things where like uh I've like spent a decent amount of time running to a place to level, right? Whereas what I could easily do is get to the place where I am leveling, and instead of spending that amount of time getting there, I'm already there and just being like, hey, here's a plan, I'm going to level, and then I can just start right away. And that probably takes at least a few minutes off the video time and more focused on the actual content. But because I am starting to get to the point in game where when I first kind of boot up the game, there's a bunch of little stuff that I do before I even start the video. So like going to my mog garden, being one of those things. Maybe going, um, maybe going to the auction house and seeing if items that I put up there have sold. Going to the crystal, the ephemeral Moogle to deposit crystals. Just little things like that. Selling like the little items that I get progressing through the game. So just little stuff like that. And so I was always so concerned about, oh, I want to make sure that right where I left off in the video is where I start the next video. But realistically, in terms of content, when I only have an hour, or I mean, I can do more than an hour, but I'm wanting to keep it at about an hour episodes. But realistically, it just makes more sense for me to go ahead and get to the places, at least my starting point. I mean, if I was to edit the videos, like obviously it would cut down on some of the delays that I have. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, right away, this is already almost 20-minute long video, and I haven't done anything because I screwed up and wasn't prepared. But I also do think that it makes for learning opportunities as well. Like for people that are actually watching this, maybe they're returning to the game or something. It does maybe help with that type of stuff. Be like, okay, I need to make sure I'm doing this because this idiot, you know. But yeah, anyways, I would actually love to know if there's anybody that is playing um, alongside watching my Let's Plays. If you are, I would love to see. I would love to know what your background is in the game, what you're leveling, that type of stuff. Do you make dumb mistakes like I do in this game all the time? You know what's really funny too is like I almost kind of like made it a point. Like I would do stupid stuff all the time when like my best friend that I've talked about early on, he would get so frustrated at me because he'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Or something like that. And I'm like, I have no idea. And and I like made it a point to like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do research, I'm gonna like do this, and so that I can limit those. And it was going good. I mean, for the first few episodes, I feel like it was actually pretty good, and then it all started when when we were doing the mission in Devoy, and I didn't talk to one of the NPCs, and I was like, oh, here we go. And what's even crazier about that mistake is I've actually done that before in previous playthroughs. I've done that exact thing on that quest where either I don't um, talk to the NPC first, or I don't click the door after I complete a quest. I've done that exact thing on that particular quest. It's kind of funny. So if I remember, this is basically how you get all of these staging points. You get supplies and you deliver them to the NPC, and then you click the staging point. So we're going to talk to this guy now. Why, thank you. I will use it for the second time. All right. So now, once I do this, it will give me everything I need. It'll give me the PSC Wildcat badge. It will give me the some Imperial standing, the ability to use sanction, and then also I can use the Mog Locker in Ottergern. In fact, the next part of the quest gives me assault. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I love the dread music. All right. So now I can get sanction. And now we can go put it on. And then we are going to go to Baflau Thickets. Which I guess I can get through there that way. I think this is the person that'll give it to you. I forgot you can get like region and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. Totally forgot about that. All right. So on to Baflau Thickets. All right. What was that? Error. Oh, wow. There's like no survival guide or anything here. Interesting. Okay, so it says Marids at G8. So right around here. So I get to do these till 65. And then we move on. All right, sweet. Ooh, and I forgot I got a new trust. It says it should replace Tenzin. All right. Dude, that's actually nuts, man. So the XP is mainly from the Chigos. $4,000 to 4. What? Dude, that is nuts. I mean, I'm already almost 64. I mean, this XP is outrageous. It's nuts, man. It really is. That's freaking crazy, man. I mean, look at that. He killed like two or three of them right away in the merit, and I got 3.4 and 3.5k, and then 3.8k. I mean, that's 12k right there. I mean, look, I'm already almost 65. It's nuts. I mean, I could probably do this all the way to 70, I bet. There's no way I couldn't do this all the way to 70. All right, I'm going to be right back. I know I normally don't do this in a video, but I have to go get a drink. I'm like super parched. All right. We are ready. Jeez. Should probably kill this one real fast. I mean, this is actual nuts. I'm 65 now. Oh, jeez. Drain Samba 3? $66 already. Crazy, man. I wonder, at least for this zone, if instead of having Haste Samba, if it would be better to have Drain Samba 3. I mean, that's honestly nuts, the amount of XP. Seriously nuts. I mean, 126k an hour is what I'm getting. Verlaine, how about you chill, dude? The good thing is this should be quite a bit of Imperial standing that I'm getting, which means that when I level here some more, that I'll be able to just get like the region and stuff like that every time. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I probably don't have to really sit here and heal, but alright, we're gonna try it this time. The Drain Samba 3, just to see how that goes. mean, it does seem like he's losing like 0 health. Does it not? Yeah, dude, with the Drain Samba, he's not needing to heal like that much at all. 57. These Chicos are raising my evasion and stuff, though. It's actually kind of nice, if I'm being honest. I forgot the gain XP one is going on too. It was definitely a good decision to go ahead and level instead of unlocking jobs. I feel like whenever that gain XP limited time records of imminence is up, it's always good to do it. Oh, 68. 2 more levels. So this is probably... Wait, what? Why is it spelled wrong? It was never like that, I don't think. Or maybe it was and I just didn't use him. I guess I hadn't been using this. You see, right? Dude, it still didn't kill the Chigo? It is crazy how fast these levels have gone, though. I mean, we're barely over an hour, and honestly, if it wasn't for me screwing up at the beginning. So much damage. See how much these give. 2,000. It might actually be worth doing those. I mean, that was pretty quick. What? I think these might be better right now. So I think we're gonna move over to do them. I don't even think we need to heal. I actually hit him. All right, let's go back here and do some more of the birds. All right, so I got 270. So that's the max that I can go to for now. I'm probably going to go ahead and cap out the XP off video. And then in the next video, you will see doing the limit break quest to get to 75, which is the old school level cap. It's kind of crazy that we're already there, but anyways, thank you for watching. I know I didn't really talk a lot that episode, just kind of chilling, but I think in the future, when I do leveling videos, I may just have some music playing in the background, maybe some like Final Fantasy music or something, and just have those like kind of chill vibes. But anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, peace.